When I arrived at the lake 5 years ago, I settled into a campsite right beside its banks. I have spent hours watching the wildlife, enjoying the peace and tranquility, feeding the ducks, and saw soon, to my amazement, the glassy waters churning, whole pieces of bread disappearing at once, gigantic catfish gorging on the spoils. The scene was complemented with other actors, cameo visits from cranes and herons, and of course the obligatory ducks and mud hens. There were hundreds of these birds that were flying hot, skidding to a halt to join the feeding frenzy. Nowadays, the neurotic birds will swim gingerly up to the bread, squeak and bob out of the water and swim off indignantly, shaking their feathers. Oh, for God's sake, it's just a slice of bread. Death laid its shadow over the lake one summer. The waters grew bright green. Crawdads crawled out onto the rocks. Fish gulped for air. Soon, fish floated. They looked like torpedoes. Ghostly coloured carcasses of catfish dotted the banks. Springtime arrived, and with it the hens and the ducks. And they brought their babies. Touches of 13 were frequently seen. Sadly, the little families diminished over days. None would survive, at least not of the babies. The lake was not the peaceful scene I thought I saw. I began to see there was a much more sinister side to this place, right below its waters. One summer night, the police arrived. A visitor had gone missing. They searched the banks relentlessly. After 2 weeks, search and recovery teams started netting the deep water by the dam. They recovered a body. In my dark mind, I could only imagine that the crawdads and bluegill had snacked on this unfortunate soul. 2 seasons later, the lake is back to full health. Fishermen catching the big honorary bass, crawdads abundant. The other morning, silence was broken when a fisherman attempted to catch a huge catfish. Wait, I thought they were all dead. This one broke a 20-pound line and left the fisherman salivating to catch it. I almost feel sorry for the fish. It's catch and release here, and I can imagine the fish saying, "Oi, Charlie, it's your turn. Take one for the team, would you?" They must have been caught and released so many times. We have decided to call the elusive catfish Hannibal. He has been gorging on the ducklings, ducks, and, well, dare I say, human remains, and it's no wonder he is over 45 pounds. Hannibal still remains at large today, and now I see why the ducks are so nervous, and their offspring don't survive. The stage is set here on Sinister Lake. That is what we locals now call it. We obsessively watch, awaiting the next drama.